Welcome back, folks, and we are back in Dune Awakening. We are out in the deep desert looking for, well, whatever we can find, actually. I'm hoping to get a lot of stravinium and maybe some titanium and maybe some spice. But parts and all that will be welcomed as well. Now, we do have a base out here. The server just reset about 11 hours ago. So the storm came through and wiped everything out. I was flying around earlier this morning, and we did see a few of those large spice potentials, I guess. Spice craters. I did gather quite a bit of spice. There were a few medium-sized ones also. Or I don't know if those are considered giant and the other ones are large. I don't know, whatever they are. But we did find a few islands out here that did contain quite a bit of stravinium, as well as titanium. So we'll take a look-see and see what we can find. And hopefully the worm doesn't find us. Let's head over here and, well, avoid that ship there. But let's see if these islands have anything on them. Since the PvP area has been pushed back to the upper areas, the deeper areas, feels like a lot of the concentrations are going to be in the GHI area. Not so much in the E and the F area. I mean, that's how it used to be also. And B, C, and D were all kind of empty. Or nothing of consequence, at the very least. Oh, I see some titanium already. I want some stravidium, though. I think right now I'm sitting on about 700 at home. There's one, but I'm not gonna stop for the one. Oh, what's this? Titanium. Wow, lots and lots of titanium. Okay, well, where is this? We're in G4. Let's see. That's a lot of titanium. I'm gonna have to write that down. G4 Ti. Alright, let's go. I found my pattern to be more of a center and outwards. So since I built my base over in D4, I think it was, I'll go straight up that way and hook to the left or hook to the right and kind of fan out. This one kind of a dud. There's some here, but nothing. Let's do the right side. Or left side, I'm sorry. Oh, maybe we should turn around. Oh, there's a big spice blue right there. Are there any islands out here even? Oh yeah, there's some. Well, we might be able to get some spice instead. Ah, here we go. We'll go for that one first. Let's get some speed up. Although that spice is going to take forever to settle. But our goal is not for spice yet at the moment. So the reason I built my base out here, well, it's in the PvE section, is in theory I'll be able to spend more time out here. If I go and come back, drop off, I can sort what I want to bring home and somewhat make that a little more efficient, as opposed to just having everything that I picked up and maybe having to throw stuff away. We can just put everything in the base, and when we do go home, we can select what we want to take back. And if our storage is not full at base, we can always come back out in half the time. Technically, a third of the time, actually, because if we're coming back, we went out, right? We come back, we're about halfway back, and then we'd have to go another halfway. Then we'd have to go home. Then we have to come back, and then we'd have to fly all the way. Versus if we go out, come back halfway, drop stuff off, go back out, it's a quarter of the time, maybe. So that's the theory, at least. And we don't gotta have. I got like maybe 10 generators and 2 omnidirectional wind turbines, but that's what I got running. I got 2 death stills and several medium water cisterns. Ah, here we go. So we'll go to town on these here. Wow. All right. I think we hit the jackpot here. G3. I'm gonna have to write that down too. G3 ST. All right. Let's go grab this before we get attacked. What was that? Let's drop this in there so we can. For a second, I was worried I was in open desert, but I wasn't. I've had several close calls this morning too. Although this skin doesn't seem to interfere with me getting out of the plane, it does sometimes get me stuck, and I did get stuck in the middle of the desert at one point. I had to log off, wait the 5 minutes, and when I logged back in, it replaced me, which was acceptable, but it worried me more than a bit. And as you may notice, I am carrying less and less gear over time. What is that? Oh. Alright. Let's go and grab that one. I have the Emperor's Wings suspensor belt. Oops. Not quite as good as the full suspensor, but I got a lot of this, and I was just seeing if it was viable. It's kind of not viable. It works. The full suspensor, I got a lot more mobility with. With my bags this empty, I can get almost 4 nodes before I gotta go back. Good to know. Or at least for Stravidium. Maybe this is lighter or something. So we can probably get this one. Yeah, see, we probably could do one more load. Or one more node. Oh, there's a science station here too. Good to know. I did try one earlier this morning. They are totally outgunning me, so I probably won't be doing it until I can get some plastinium gear, whatever it's called, gear, the tier 6 stuff. But this is spectacular. So what I might do, the reason I'm getting Stravidium first is I was gonna go home since I don't want to dismantle my spice generator yet. The way I'm making it is, if I can build it all here and I lose it here, it's not as big of a loss if, say, something happens and I get everything destroyed. I'm not leaving any vehicles. It's all stuff that I've gathered out here, except for a few things I brought back from home to make the appropriate tool or refinery. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go home, make all these Stravidium, and come back and mine some titanium. And then we'll make it at the house here. Because all you need, so you need several of these. I forget how much, 5, 3, 6, something like that, to make the fibers. And once I bring the fibers back, since I should be empty, right? Coming home or coming back from home should be empty. So we'll bring some of that over, and it's 1 titanium, I'm sorry, it's 5 titanium per 1 Stravidium strand. So the titanium by far will be heavier if we were to take the titanium home and process it at home, which is what I've been doing. We'll see how much of a headache it is. Shucks. See how much of a headache it is doing it this way, or if it's not. It should be less movement, I think. How full is this thing? We can fit several hundred more pounds, so let's go here. So we'll snag these ones here. And I'm not forgetting we're in PvP land. All the good stuff really is. I mean, theoretically, someone could just vulture into me. I guess we drop off. So almost as good. Not quite as mobile as the full suspensor. But you know what? I got several recipes of this stuff. Alright. We need more. Just a few more, I think. Then we'll head back to the sub base. Hey, here's another one of those templates where I built my house at. Oh, wrong thing. Trying to drink the Stravidium. Okay. Doesn't exactly... It has a low stopping power, so sometimes I land and I take some damage. Oh, there was one right there. I missed it. Right behind that pole. Science base. This could be trouble, so let's harvest these two here and we'll move over there, away from the entrance to the science base. People could be looking for it, and we don't want to be collateral damage. I'm assuming since the science base itself was pretty tough, they're going to be stronger than the science base. Or at least in more numbers than the science base. Or they're just going to die there, so I mean... Okay, so let's park it here. Is that a cave? No, it's not a cave. Oh, we're stuck. Alright. Stravidium must be much lighter than titanium. I don't know, because I don't do the number crunching. Whoops. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go over here first. That was totally the wrong button. We can get this one. This should make us quite a bit of strands. I don't know why I did that. I can only carry maybe one more. At least we know there's a couple more on this side. Several more. Can I fit it though? Storage is now full, so I'll grab these last bits on this side and we'll fly back to the sub base. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't like that cut. You gonna give me another one? There we go, that's better. Backpack is full. Very full. Why? Oh, is that the most I can carry? Alright. I guess we'll go back. Where's home? There it is. It's 12,000 meters. Alright, we'll see you back there. Alright, we are heading back out. We did drop off back at home. Or, well, sub base. So now we're trying to find a way back to the titanium island there. Small detour for the shipwreck here, or the oops, for the crashed ship. We are in F5, so that does mean we're going to get some decent whoop, 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 whoop. Well, potentially some decent recipes. Okay. I don't really care about anything else, which means I probably gotta move this ship over because I won't be able to reach that. What we gotta do is not attract the worm. Okay, this is becoming ridiculous. Get up there. Come on. Get up there. What is going on? These things are very poorly. There we go. So we got some. Alright, some more soft step boots. That might be an upgrade for what we already wear. So just snag all of those. We'll see if we can get this stuff here too, which is going to be a bummer because we're not going to be able to get as much titanium as I thought we were because the amount of storage that we will be taking up with all of this stuff here. Alright. So let's get back on track. I think we're heading north-ish. Soft step boots. Nullifies 45% of your activities, I guess? Oh, spice field. Oh, that looks like... How did I not see it? Let's go back for it. I think that's one of the bubbling ones, though. So, if we can do this... and drop most of that in there... No, that might not be. That might be a regular spice field. How come I didn't see it? I'll have to replay the video. You guys will probably see it before I know. That is a fairly large... someone there. That's a pretty big one. Oh, it's the bubble. It is a bubbling one. I don't think I can harvest this. So this is just seeping up. So maybe this is what the larger fields look like. Well, let's see what happens. Watch me die. Yeah, see, nothing happens. Because I've tried before. So this is almost done, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea how any of this works. So this is going to be a fairly large spice field once it pops up. Because I've seen it where it was beginning. This one looks almost done. Let's, once we get good enough height here, let's take a look at the map. The map doesn't say it's a spice field yet. Maybe because it's technically not. Alright, so let's keep moving to our objective, which should be... oh, back that way. We need to go northwest. Sort of. Gain some height, and we'll pick up some speed. Thanks to that nice haul I got earlier, I'm not totally. I'm good for my daily quota. Although, whoa, is that where we just came from? Well, I'm not going back. Flying back and forth with nothing is kind of gonna get us nothing. We can hit it up when we return. So I think it was up there. Well, we'll fly over this and see. What would be nice is if we could put some beacons down or some markers, more than just one. Also, what would be nice is if, oops, wrong button. If we were in multiplayer, it would be nice if you could mark something and your friends could see what you marked. So titanium is clearly heavier. A lot heavier, actually. Because I could get about almost 4 nodes. With this, even with the lighter backpack, I can only get 3. Oh. Well, there's still 2 left. That's okay. I feel like this is going to top us off anyway right here. So we'll catch all of these guys here. That's a horrible angle. Okay. There we go, storage is full. We'll top off our bags. I'm pretty sure there was up there that was closer, but you know. Okay, so this should really get us close to topping off. Maybe we'll grab one more node. And we're done. Oops, wrong button. Let's head back. Take a look at that cloud also and see what it was. If it's still there even. Maybe we won't go back yet, but we will go and empty, perhaps. It was probably over there somewhere. I should have took a better note of it. But it's hard to tell when you just see it off in the distance. Is that the same crashed ship? I don't think so. I can't get it anyway. The game likes to throw these at me once I'm full. I don't see a spice cloud anywhere, or a spice field anywhere. We might as well drink up. I should have checked out that that crashed ship anyway. Might have had some nice recipes on it. We're gonna go do that. I may not be able to carry anything, but I'm sure I can dump these 2 items here at the very least. Didn't like that sound happening. That's something that they probably should fix. Did it disappear already? Well, somebody's out there. Oh, it was right there. No, that can't be it. Well, now. I don't know where it went to. Well, that sandworm did eat something, so... Well, you know, we'll just go back. I should have thought of that before we left. But... well, if he ate it, that probably means it was empty. Or it's been there for a while. I swear it was around here somewhere, but, you know, it's a desert. Everything looks the same. Somebody's doing something over there. That worries me. Well, let's fill up anyway. We should still have half a tank. Oops, wrong button. We should still. I can't. We need to wait till we get back. Well, we'll continue when we get there. So, we've run into a slight different problem. I thought I had a lot of gas. I don't. So we're gonna cut this expedition just a little short. However, I did spot that right there on that horizon. So we are gonna try and head over there and farm that as our last act before we head back. The wings are about to, well, they're not really about to fall off, but they're pretty damaged. And we have about 65% fuel left. So it's about time to go back. We got tons of spice, not spice, but tons of stravidium and titanium. So it is going to take several trips to get back, to get everything back at least. Don't be broken. It's broken. I wonder if I can fix it by shooting that on top of there. Yeah, that's why no one came and got this. Yeah, see, nothing's popping up. Great. Such a waste. Alright, let's just go back then. Don't know why that happens. Not sure how to fix it. That's probably why it was there. I don't know how everybody knows, though. I mean, yeah, as you see, I had to shoot it for me to figure it out. Well, I'm gonna wander around just a little bit just to see if I can make this flight out a little more worthwhile, while not burning a ton of gas. But that's gonna be the video. Playing around in the deep desert. Stick around, like and subscribe, please. That lets me know you're interested in this kind of content. Yeah, leave me a comment too. This has been Dune Awakening, and we'll probably be on this for quite a while. It contains my interest quite a bit yet. And it's not even finished yet, so it's probably gonna have a lot more to come. Yeah, there's a few bugs and tweaks and stuff like that, but that's okay. Nothing more than most games out there already trying to claim that they're perfect. The combat's pretty decent enough, and I like the flying. I like majority of what's happening in the game. One thing I would ask would be markers, maybe, and yeah, friend markers. You're not gonna combat me, are you, buddy? And maybe modifications to your weaponry, like customizations, more than just skins and swatches. Maybe the ability to put particular components on there which adapts the weapon to your playstyle. That would be really cool. But I mean, it's not even out yet, so press on, fellas. At Funcom, great game. Love what you're doing. Keep up the good work. And as for the rest of you, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more content just like this. Have a good one.